That's the murder weapon.
Why the devil is the dinner gong being rung at such an hour? My God.
Why did he have such a delayed reaction to that?
Mr. Swan?
My God.
Who are you?
Sir Thomas Edison. A pompous prick. He's just a very arrogant arsehole, and I don't really like Edison for that fact. Because he's an arrogant arsehole. What? Oh, right. What the heck? Yeah, we know this.
It's around here somewhere.
We've heard of that. Nobody is to leave the house. I'm just waiting for him to talk. Oh, here we go.
I must confess, Miss Bernhardt, I'm quite a fan of yours. Does that surprise you? You know who I am, of course. When your name is up in lights, those are my lights.
You want to make love to me.
Whoa.
I don't know how you came to that conclusion, but I can assure you that I...
The one man who does not want this.
Bit of an awkward situation.
You are far too easy. I prefer dangerous men.
Also, I've just realised I'm an idiot.
Oh.
There aren't 6 characters.
Dangerous.
Then tell me, what is the worst thing you have ever done?
No, there's not 6 characters per chapter. There's 7.
You couldn't handle it. Your makeup is very thick.
All the world is a stage, and all the men and women merely players. I simply want to look my best for the part that I play in life, darling.
Perhaps I will accompany you to your bedroom.
Perhaps later.
Oh, shut down.
It might not be safe up there.
If the most dangerous man in the house likes me, then I'm not in any danger.
And there she goes.
Well,
Alright.
Nikola,
Oh.
other than inviting your own murderer, your taste in guests is impeccable.
Okay. Wait, which is the book? There it is. Oh, shit. Mind. I forgot I had a passage that can be read. Look at his pointy fucking chin. I never noticed it before. It's huge. That chin is bigger than my future. Whew. Wow. Okay, I shouldn't have pointed it out. I can't unsee it. Look at it. It's just getting closer to me. It knows I want to see it. Look at it. He's got a massive forehead too. I'm just being very judgmental on his appearance. Massive forehead, massive chin, crooked nose. Oh, he's getting to the ritual book. It's the Ogma Infinium.
An incantation for astral projection.
Pretty much.
You really put your faith in this? The great Tesla, caught in a snare set to catch fools. A man's mind is exposed by his books. And here you are, a man of science, without a single volume on the subject. Nothing but spiritual mumbo-jumbo. Animum carum pare quia sedactilis velit. Seduce the mind because it wants to be seduced. Levare cerebrum ab incanabulus. Lift the mind from its cradle. Volare sursum incrustinum. Fly up, up into tomorrow. Are you in there, Tesla?
I challenge you.
I was afraid to come here. I thought I would come face to face with an inventor who is greater than I. But I see now who you really are. Nothing but a parlor trick.
Checkmate.
Oh my god, really?
Checkmate.
He lost that easily.
Checkmate. Checkmate.
Yeah!
Checkmate.
Checkmate!
Jesus. Right, Edison, we get it. You're a sore loser. I guess. I don't know what it is with Edison, I just don't like him. His attitude, his just pure arrogance. Also, he's just a bell end. He broke a perfect piece of machinery that was great at playing chess. It checkmated him after 2 moves. I was about to say, who the hell's talking? Vanderberg.
Perils of a blind servant, Tesla.
Whoa, what the? This is a really weird angle. Hmm. I'm assuming he's observing the finer arts. Oh yeah, look at it. I love watching people get eaten by... fuck knows what that's meant to be. Chimera? I have no idea. Oh yeah. Of course, he sees some whiskey. Oh, it's the best.
Oh my.
But of course, what happened? Vanderberg poisoned it. Didn't drink it, but he did poison it. So, Edison's basically drinking poison.
Waste not, want not.
Oh, delicious! I'm dying! There we go. This is what I mean. The really interesting thing with this game is it's so many misunderstandings. Like, obviously he drunk that. He's going to think somebody intended to poison him, not knowing that... Ugh. Okay.
Thank you.
If you're trying to impress me, I've seen better, huh?
How did you know what to do?
Darling, I'm an actor. I know what a laudanum overdose looks like.
Oh, right.
Laudanum? No, it was some whiskey I found. Good
Then
whiskey.
you shouldn't touch things that don't belong to you. It will be your downfall, especially if you're such a lightweight.
No. I was poisoned.
Perhaps it was meant for Tesla?
Perhaps, but I drank it.
Okay.
Okay.
Not many people have seen me at my weakest.
He doesn't look so bad. Perhaps don't make a habit out of it, huh? Oh, okay, are you alright?
Yeah, no, I'm okay. I'm fine.
Oh. I just need to walk it off. Yeah, that's what I mean. It's a lot of misunderstandings, because obviously he drunk that, assumes it was intended for him. Well, not intended, but because he drunk it, he's like, somebody is intended to kill me. It's really good because there's just a lot of misunderstandings. Righty-ho! Bernhardt. Although I know for her timeline, I definitely need to skip. Oh, punch at the beginning. Because if I remember rightly, the only thing she's doing is sat smoking, reading a book. What? Fuck you, game. I was about to say, where the hell's her room? Ah, dear. No, I definitely followed her. But it's like, no, screw you. There she is, reading a book, as I said. Also, one of the first times I played, I was sat here for ages, just on this screen. I was like, why has she not flicked the pages? I didn't realise I had the game paused. I was like, okay. I got very confused. Oh, it's actually a book you can read. Crap, there's too many things. Now I'm just gonna whoosh. Skip until she talks, because watching Vanderberg fiddle around with a bottle for so long was just a pain in the arse. The only person we have after this is Victor Mundy. So, I think I might actually try and just do one chapter per session. And then maybe the final session will probably just be collecting collectibles. We'll see. Not entirely sure. I love how her interactions are the exact same. Every single time she goes to flick the page. She flicks her wrist, puts it behind her head, and then flicks the page. Hup, hup, hup. See? Every time. You notice these things when you're staring at it for a very long time. You would have thought they'd have varied it, or something. And also the fact she has a cigarette, doesn't once take a puff of it. She just has it lit. She's a very confusing character. And also, I would argue, the most interesting. For reasons we will actually see as this as this chapter... Oh, there she goes, she took a puff. As this chapter unfolds... Yeah, as it unfolds is what makes her so interesting. And also, she's a very weird character too.
You want to make love to me?
Alright, she's saying it to a wooden chair. Perhaps she is,
You want to make love to me?
Maybe she's practicing a line. Who knows? Wait, can I? Oh, I can examine this. It's pointless, though. Oh, yes, an ashtray. How lovely. The first time I actually looked at this, or looked at there were... Oh, God.
You want to make love to me?
Okay, creepy. Yeah, the first time I saw, like, objects like this, I thought I could interact with them like it was Resident Evil or something. Because in that, they have, like, boxes, but you can examine them and then open them up.
Why the devil is the dinner gong being rung at such an hour?
She holds her hand as if she's holding a cigarette all the time. Find it weird. And...
Who are you?
Of course.
Gustaf Gustav?
That's right.
Boom. Right, I should be able to just skip past all this. Yay, I can. Perfect. There's another scene here? Really? Oh, this will be where he's chasing after Mandy. I would guess... Oh, no. Right.
Quite a fan of yours. Does that surprise you?
Right, well, we've seen all this shit. Essentially, the only thing I missed was looking at her as she walked up the stairs. What a lot of crap. Whoa, 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 whoa. That's what I mean when you zoom. When you fast forward, they're fucking... straight on through the house. It's crazy. No, this is easily probably the most interesting thing that is to be seen in the game. It's just her makeup box. Fucking hate this noise. She's like just making sure nobody walks in. And there it is. Now I should probably spell it out, just in case it's not obvious enough. She's missing a nose. Her nose has been, well, what looks like sliced clean off. Now, we got an interesting bit of backstory from Mr. Mandy, to begin with. Actually, I want to pause just so we can get a close-up. Look at her! No, her eyes are closed. Look at it! It's so gross! Yeah, Victor Mundy said that his daughter testified against him 26 years ago, when she was at the age of 7, and he sliced her nose clean off. So basically what I'm getting at is Sarah Bernhardt is actually not Sarah Bernhardt, but instead Mary Mundy. And obviously, the first time I played, I don't think I listened to Victor Mundy's questions first. I saw this first, and I was like, what the fuck? But if you listen to Victor Mundy and pay close attention to his, like, to his answers, not answers, to the fact that he mentions his daughter, and also the fact he recognized, I think he recognized her. Because he said, who is... I can't remember what he said exactly, but he mentioned Miss Bernhardt. Obviously, because he must recognize her. Even though she's trying to hide her, like, real person. But yeah, that was the biggest, probably the biggest reveal, is the fact that Mary Mundy and Victor Mundy, obviously they're related. But you'd never have guessed if you hadn't paid attention to Victor Mundy's confession about murdering his wife and about his daughter. I just found it really cool when I pieced that together. It's like, no way.
Ha! Ah! Ha ha ha!
You're so weird.
Ha! Ha ha ha! Ha! Ha ha ha! Ha! He can't hurt you now. You're safe. You're safe.
And that also didn't make sense to me. I was like, who the fuck's she on about?
You're safe. You're safe. He can't hurt you now. He can't. You're safe.
Obviously, she's on about the person that lopped off her nose.
He can't hurt you now.
But she doesn't know. I'm assuming she doesn't know his name.
You're safe. You're safe.
Because of course, if she heard the name Victor Mundy, she'd know who it is.
He can't hurt you now. You're safe.
Just trying to think how old Victor Mundy must be. I would assume 50s. Yeah, like 53 or something. Maybe 52. But that's probably the biggest reveal.
You deserve good things.
That she's related to Victor Mundy. And doesn't even know it. Well, she don't know it because she hasn't seen him in 26 years. But yeah, I just found that to be very interesting. And now, I'm pretty sure she's just going to see Edison.
For Tesla's will.
Do.
Plenty.
Oh, I thought... Oh yeah, there's a... I forgot the brolly from Gustaf Gustav. It's on the roof. I am confused. When does she hear him? Oh, there. Okay. Right. Right, we've seen all this. Yeah, vomited all up. Laudanum? No, it was just good whiskey.
Yeah, no, I'm a...
Cool. Right, well, we know where Victor Mundy left off. We followed him. Right. Well, he ends not in here. Where the fuck is he? Victor! There he is! Booyah! Boom. Right, we're following Mundy. Perfecto. This should actually equal out to be a pretty nice hour and a half. And Mundy is obviously... most of his has been seen. It's just the end, really. Boom! Right, 5:49. I'm assuming 5:40, it must be in the evening. I assumed it was like AM, but to be honest, AM makes no sense as to why the hell would everybody be awake at 5 AM. But yeah, I think it's PM, which would make sense. He's just sat here for a really long time, but I'm almost certain he also has a speech with himself. Or something. Come on, Mundy, prove me right. Come on, Mundy. Okay, maybe he doesn't talk to himself at all. Maybe I'm just crazy. Wow. I mean, I would have assumed. Okay. Oh, damn. Fast forwarding is not as quick as I thought. I was about to say this is where I find out I've just been paused. Oh, there we go. Now he's talking to himself. I suppose it doesn't... They don't pop up if you're full-on fast-forwarding because it just skips on by them. Shit. I've been watching him though, so it should say if there's been scenes. There haven't. Good. Right, we're nearly at 6 PM. What? Oh. Right, now he'll start talking, I think.
Why won't you talk to me, Lord? How many times do I have to confess to you? I sinned. I murdered. But I want to be a better man now. What did you mean, sir? So why do I still want to kill that little wretch?
Obviously he's on about Mary.
Do you want me to do it? Is that it? Then show me a sign, Lord. Tell me what kind of man you want me to be. If you want me to change, change me. Or I'll have to decide for myself.
What the hell? That was the gong.
How many exits in this building? Only the front door, sir, but all the windows can be opened from the inside.
Okay. Well, now we know why he ran.
Oh, bloody hell.
Yeah, he saw a body. He's a murderer. So it's like, they're just going to pin it on me. But nobody knows he's a murderer.
That's the murder weapon.
I'm very curious as to what the hell Mundy's doing.
Mr. Swan, stay where you are. Who are you?
Jesus.
Jesus.
Edison, the inventor.
We know Mundy makes a break for it. The question is, when?
That's right.
Hmm.
Who are you?
That's Sarah Bernhardt. I don't actually know when Monday makes a break for it. I know he does. Obviously, we saw him outside. Because that was one thing that really confused me. I was like, how the hell did he get outside if there are no exits? I just assumed he ran through the lobby and outside, but I didn't see him somehow. But obviously, not the case. Which made me feel a lot better.
Nobody's going anywhere.
There we go.
Oh, this was no exit.
Oh dear.
I need to mark the...
Ah. Does he close the window behind him? I would assume he does. Or not. Wow, alright. I mean, we know we got caught anyway, so... there's that. The fucking camera, I don't know, it doesn't know what it's doing. The fact is, Monday walks towards the door. And then runs. I don't get it. Like, surely, if he wanted to run, he would have just run.
Turn around!
I'm unarmed.
I'm unarmed.
I hope so. For your sake.
Right, well, we've seen all of this. The only thing left is to go to the questions, and then fast forward the fuck out of them. And it'll be a great way to win the session. Because, well, that's chapter 1 squared away. And yeah, seven people. Not too shabby. But you don't actually have to see all that much of different perspectives, because quite a lot of them lock together, or cross with one another, so you get to see other parts of a story. It's very cool. I'm pretty sure all he does is just wander around. Basically all there is to it. Doodle-doodle-doo. And, what the? Oh. What's it? Our survey says. I must admit, the most uneventful timeline for Chapter 1 is quite obviously Tesla's. He does nothing but sit there. Well, lie there, technically. That's all he does for the entire chapter. One lazy bastard. The funny thing is the fact you can actually check his and see what did he do on this. It's just funny that he has a timeline, even though he's dead. From the start to the end. It just doesn't make any sense, and I just find that rather comical. Also, every clue that you find is placed down here. I don't know where the hell I got this from. Stopwatch. Edison? I must have got it from Edison somehow, but I don't know how. But either way, every clue you pick up is placed, well, down here. And then over here is your diaries, which is where Tesla diaries and also newspaper clippings are. Wait, what is this? Wait, who am I on? I don't even know. Monday? No. Who's only got one? Hold up. That's 5, 2, 3, 5, 6. Okay, I saw 1 somehow. Maybe it was on this. No, because that wouldn't make sense, because we've not seen any. Either way, that is going to be the end of this session. Next session, we'll be tackling Chapter 2. I definitely think I'm just going to finish the game first, and then just go in for collectibles, because they're interesting. Especially the Tesla diaries. The newspaper clippings, not so much, but they can also be pretty interesting. But yeah, I think I'll do that. So then we have the story laid out. Then I'll do collectibles, then I think I'll go for the secret ending. because the secret ending's really not that difficult to get, and it's fun. Either way, that's going to be the end of the session. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed, and until next time, take care.